ago, and my life has been amazing. Best 2 years. I'm Chinese. We love walls.
Oh.
Well, she said it. Chinese love walls.
You've left the man that committed to you. You had three of your children. You've left him. You're now on the dating market with 3 children. What do you think it's going to look like for you on the dating market?
It's the desert.
It's the desert. You're going to have to buy that dog and die alone.
Oh! This is your craziest spring break confession.
I went to
I'm gonna start with these little videos, but I'm gonna say something. It needs to be said, and it needs to be followed up with a plan, a course of action for change. That's the problem. A lot of people talking, a lot of people got suggestions, but it's just talk. You realize all these people aren't willing and don't have the power, a lot of us, to really get shit in order. Shit shouldn't be the way it is, but nobody gets disciplined as long as it's not breaking a law from man, but breaking the laws of and statutes and commandments of, you know, that feeling in you, whether you believe in religion or not. There's something that naturally was in you that had shame, embarrassment, empathy, care, concern. All these different things are in you. Knowing right from wrong, essentially. Just don't feel right, do it. To push an old woman down the steps ain't never done nothing to you. That feels good. If that feels good for you, something happened. And even if something happened, that still ain't right. So let's get into what women feel.
Hey guys, I turned 21 with my mom, and this guy bought all of our drinks, and it was gonna be a Christian Grey memory.
Oh no.
He bought my flight to meet him in Seattle, but I chickened out because I wasn't ready for that. I was like 21, he was 30. At the end of the day, it wasn't for me. So, I mean, everybody dreams about their Christian Grey, right?
You're an embarrassment.
I guess I'm scared-ish.
She was a crack addict.
Well, I never saw her do it myself, but that's what
The rumor.
the rumor said, yeah.
I object, Your Honor.
You object to the rumor, or you object to being the crackhead?
To being a crackhead.
Thank you. Okay, I didn't think you are now. You used to be, maybe?
Never. Never.
Maybe a little bit at a time?
Never.
You lying ass bitch.
Never.
Unrock.
Never.
Half.
Tried it one time.
I knew I had something going on. I can smell it. I can smell it. If I come in here having used crack, I can smell it. I smell a little crack in you. Might have been 30 years ago. The more I look at you, the more you smell like crack.
So you guys seem like well-traveled. I'm just curious what your top 3 favorite countries are.
I'll just say like Colombia, Paris.
Yeah, that was great. Paris is my favorite country. I personally love Hawaii. Beautiful country. The president. Do you guys know who the president of Hawaii is as a country? Who's the president of Cancun? I don't remember. Oh, okay. I need to look at it.
Does no one know the president of Hawaii?
I don't.
We should do a show hands. We should do a show hands. Just for a show hands. Who doesn't know the president of Hawaii?
Yeah, who doesn't know the president of Hawaii? Raise it up. I don't know. Who doesn't know that? Who doesn't know?
I have no idea. Do you know what the president of Paris is?
Bro.
Paris is a part of the U.S.
Paris is a
Joe Biden is the president of Paris.
Hold on, though. I forget what state is Paris in, because you said Paris is in the U.S. Do you remember? London. Paris is in London, and Joe Biden is the president of London and Paris.
And we all know they think so highly of themselves, but they literally have less than a 5th grade education. I'd be willing to bet more than one of them has a master's degree. What do you think?
I like him so he my man, he my boo, he my type, he's so
I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. Bitch, I don't like you.
And bitch, what you think they say about you?
It's a beautiful night. It's just beautiful.
I watched this clip prior to watching it right now, and I started laughing immediately after I seen her and her panning out into the, you know, wherever the fuck, panning out. She seemed like she in the valley somewhere. It is a beautiful night. Probably perfect temperature, all that shit. But what I noticed, first thing first, just because you don't want to deal with your fucking insecurities and your problems, your physical fucking faux pas, what's wrong with you, just because you don't want to deal with what's wrong with you, don't mean I am not allowed to say or respond based off that, because you sons of bitches, and this is a personal thing. I don't think a woman never not came into my life over this, because I'm not super short. I'm not super tall. I'm right in the middle. It's right at 6 feet. So I'm all right. But I'm going to take you niggas back to 1998. And I was using this app called Black Planet. And the #1 question asked throughout this site since that point, I've been on Tinder before, I've been on Plenty of Fish when it wasn't a sex site, but I guess it was still a sex site if it originated from a sex site. But the options wasn't, how they started. I know this because a white couple stayed across the street from me in Stone Mountain off Covington and Panola. And I would see a car pull up Friday. That car wouldn't leave till Monday. It was always a girl alone. Come find out, him and his girl were flipping girls every weekend. Where did you get them from? POF. Yeah. Oh. My thing is, they only cared about your height, no matter what site I was on. I was never asked, what are my goals, what are my dreams, what have I done bad, anything I regret, have I ever beat up a hoe? You know what they would say? How tall are you? And do you know what they would say when I asked them why you didn't ask me about this and if I was a rapist or a murderer or some shit like that? Do you know what these motherfuckers said? You could lie. So what's the point? I could lie about how tall I was, you stupid motherfucker, you. But I lied to you about my height so I can get you over here and kill you and rape you. But you dumb that you thought it's not important to ask a man the questions that are more relevant to what I'm looking for and what I want. You rather ask about your preferences. And when I see a woman that's fat, it's back to the point of the video, there ain't nothing she need to be asking about. Get your weight under control. It speaks of lack of confidence. It speaks of lack of discipline. It's not given. It's what it is. It's given. It's received already. It's not given. It's the package is set. Look at them.
People ask me why I'm not dating. Because dating in your 40s is like a non-existing thing.
Look at your shoulders.
Well, maybe it's just because you're ugly.
Nothing on it. I don't even understand how you could sit here and cut a pizza with no sauce or cheese on it. Knock it off. You're not going to take it back. They're going to come pick up the pizza because they brought it. I'm not stupid. I'm looking at it right in front of me. I know what breadsticks look like, and this is not breadsticks. Soggy dough at that.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
Bitch, it's Friday. I ain't got no job. And I really ain't got shit but this to do.
You say
yeah.
what?
You going for the 40.
bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
First one to take a bite of the sandwich wins.
Wait a minute. Are you?
This is hilarious.
Oh, they're already going. That sub proximity meter is up. They're close to it. Now they're very close to it.
Just one bite. That's all it takes.
Just one bite.
Watch this woman's face
And lettuce.
when she gives this woman an old heave ho.
Oh, is she gonna get it? Oh!
That hurt.
He gave that
Urban
bitch
Diet from Greenfield.
a fucking heave ho. You hear me? That's how you supposed to do when you're fighting for it. That's what I want women to have to do to keep their social media page. Willing to go toe to toe and bite a sandwich in the middle of the ring and yeah.
Got a yellow card for excessive force there.
Look at the face.
Oh,
Right on the nose.
she dropped the tomato.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
They're gonna have to reset these fighters. Facing the threat of expulsion.
El Boogie, the eyes of a huntress.
Look at this move, Max.
I'm checking it.
Landed rules first.
Oh, the tomato was already there.
What happened to that tomato? El Boogie versus Meg has issues.
Any conspiracy theories that you've heard, like, or seen on the internet that you think that could be true?
That goes on Louis.
Look at her face. Look at her face. In disbelief.
I want to know
Look
why
at this.
in your 40s dating is just...
Bro, do y'all see this bitch face? Do y'all see these fingernails, the tattoos, the braces, and the lashes, hair all to be damned. Yeah, all to be damned. And she about as burly and swirly as they come. You know what I'm talking about? Homely. This bitch homely and trying to think them eyelashes make you less homely. It make you look like you left the ball 15 years ago and you kept the lashes on. Them the same lashes. The lashes, listen, the lashes supposed to be all like fine and shit. You see these are my natural eyelashes. Lashes supposed to be fine and not all combobulated. Like, what the fuck is going on, man?
so hard. And why are men, not all men, why are they such cowards?
You breathing heavy as fuck. I know that.
Pursue someone, everything's cool, and then you just disappear because you're afraid of, you can't commit.
It's not commitment.
At the Kaufman Institute for Coincidence, to the cause of your heart or other problem, we'll just fix it.
So we got this chick and the girl a couple of clips back, well overweight, looking whooped, wondering.
I did not hear that shit the first time I seen it. You said a bitch looking whooped. That's spot on, young man. Spot on. One more time.
And then
oh my God, looking
disappear
whooped.
because you're afraid of, you can't commit.
At the Kaufman Institute for Coincidence, we won't look into the cause of your heart or other problem, we'll just fix it.
So we got this chick and the girl a couple of clips back, well overweight, looking whooped, wondering why they can't date in their 40s. Man, they are really gonna die alone. It's a lesson to the women out there. You ain't getting no cuter, and look at what's happening to these women. You know for a fact if it ain't going good now, it ain't gonna be going good later.
Do white women act like they belong to white men?
Yes.
Yes or no? Do Hispanic women act like they belong to Hispanic men?
Absolutely.
Asian women act like they belong to Asian men?
Definitely.
Do Middle Eastern women act like they belong to Middle Eastern men?
Yes.
Do black women act like they belong to black men?
By and large, no. But
The fact that you had to even put a modifier on there says you are still conflicted with the reality you are seeing. There was no modifier ever before black people. No modifier.
100%.
And so that's the problem. And that's the problem. Because it is going to come down to women checking women and getting you guys straight. We cannot fix you because you have no respect for us. You only respect each other. And if we can't rely on educated of you and the intelligent of you and the learned of you to at least be honest, black men will sit back saying, who the fuck can we rely on?
It's a hard knock.
I got to speak on that. That's deep. Let's speak on that for a second. To be a male, primitive being and have something that's not like you, but, you know, similar to you, say things like, you're not a man, you don't act like a man, a real man does this, a real father does this, they behave this way. I only say to you one thing to start: under these circumstances. So the real men you're talking about never got hit with adversities, which was someone like you questioning their identity, questioning their purpose, questioning their manhood, questioning their animalistic right to know, I don't battle my women. That's not my motherfucking job as a male, is to be challenged by the feminine being of the same species. Like, that ain't your place to go head to head with me about nothing. We serve different purposes. We serve different, we do different tasks, different duties. I leave you to yours, you leave me with mine. But when a woman feels betrayed or let down or disappointed or something in her personalness of how she wants it to go instead of what it fucking really is, she says, I don't have to be what I naturally am anymore to you. I can do it to any other random nigga. Hey, he say, hey, oh, you looking good, thank you so much. All that old shit right there. If just so happened a 2x4 was to come lay across your head, because you don't have the decency in you to treat me like I'm a fucking human being because you feel away about some shit that's inevitable based off life. Just life, you know. Just, you know. Do ugly ass, weird old ass niggas really just get the pick of the litter? No, they don't. It's dudes who got a little sauce, a little flavor, personality, funny, educated. They know, you know, they're not slow. They're not a pushover. They really exude manliness, the ability to lead without taking a course or taking a class. It just is what it is. It's in this guy. But when you're being hindered and women they use the system to their advantage when they realize I can't beat this man straight up with logic, with rationale, with common sense. I don't have that. I got feelings and emotions that are stronger than him. What I've been through and what I've dealt with is worse than what he ever could deal with. And if he hurt me at all, fuck him. He doesn't count anymore. Every new nigga gets a greater opportunity to hurt me because you haven't hurt me already. But the nigga who already hurt me, whether he your husband, boyfriend, nigga you got a child with, so on and so forth with, you just fucking, I have no ability to be able to try to work that out with these folks. Just like my non-prescription glasses, they so clear. Why you think these glasses so clear? Cause ain't no motherfucking frames in them. I can see. I just like wearing glasses for the framework, in the sense of, you know, that shit, the way it make your face sit. Other than that, I could do without. For sure. Straight up. Yeah, we get, what time is it even? It's 10:45. Let's go back to see what these hoes talking about, man. But the fuck is that?
I often get asked why I'm single. There's a pretty simple answer for that. I'm dating to find my soulmate.
Right.
I've had a lot of crappy relationships in the past and a failed marriage, and I'm dating to find my soulmate. I'm not dating to have a one-night stand or to invest all my time and feelings into someone who doesn't want to commit. It's to find my person. I want somebody that I can come home to and cry on their shoulder when I've had a bad day.
Women.
She's single because every time she focuses on somebody, they show her why she's better off alone.
What the women have a hard time realizing is guys will hit just about anything, but they won't stick around.
Stupid ass.
So if you're looking a little whooped or you're out of weight, all the rest, especially the bad attitude, then they're gonna hit it, and you're gonna think that they really into you, but the truth is, they really got one foot out the door. All right, y'all, let's see what I got for you today.
Dang.
So I know a lot of guys that have like approach anxiety problems when it comes to approaching women. And first and foremost, you know, a woman is just another human. They're no different than you. They go to the bathroom in the morning, they stink, everything is, you know, the same as you. So you have no reason to really put them on a pedestal to that degree where you have any approach anxiety. But if you do and you're shy and you have a hard time approaching women, what are you gonna do, right? I'd say one of the smartest things you can do is bring like a dog or some draw.
Man, that nigga said these folks stink. Hell no. That's next level, man. Oh, that's next level. That is the level above the next one. Let me see. Gotta give y'all a little bit more before I go. Smoke the rest of the blunt.
Go to the movies to escape. And go.
Would you be with me if I'd slept with over 20 men?
Come on. Let's be realistic.
Let's be realistic. But if I'd done everything you wanted, prayed for you, protected you spiritually, gave you that...
You wouldn't be able to do that if you fucked 20 guys.
Why? Why wouldn't I be able to?
Your soul would be broken.
How would it be broken? How
You
would
can
it...
tell, you can look into a woman's eyes and see her bodies.
Gone.
She has that glazed over look. The more bodies she keeps taking with guys that don't care about her, your eyes right now, 11, maybe 11, 12. But the more it goes up, it's like, I was nice, I told her 12, but I could tell that it's probably early 20s.
Bro looks into the deep depths of her soul, and he saw all of the dicks and all of the bodies she took like Shang Tsung.
Is there too much? Would you say for body count? Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What would be that cutoff for you?
What's considered high? Like, I'd say 50. 50? I feel like it depends how old you are.
Yeah, at this point in our lives, 22 years old, I would say probably like 50 is my max.
So you're taking a base that is
somebody that you want to talk to over a bad bitch.
This
that will
annoyed the
inspire
shit
you.
out of
So you
me.
consider yourself a bad bitch?
No, yeah, I do actually.
So you above basic. Well, you don't work. You don't have no attributes to the table here. Like what
I
are we
do have
talking about?
attributes.
Like what?
I inspire my men.
How? You don't got no job. You got what's your education?
Listen,
What's your
but
master's
you have
degree
to no, but you have to realize that when men make it to a certain level,
Right.
they're not checking for a woman's education.
They're not?
When you're making millions of dollars, you don't care about a woman's education.
Yes, you do.
Talk to
I
plenty
do.
of rich men.
I do. I'm a rich man. I got an estate in Malibu. Okay,
An
2
estate?
acres. Yes.
Oh, I
2
would like
acres.
to see the paperwork.
Okay, we can show you paperwork.
Go ahead and
Show
show me the
paperwork to-
title.
We gotta show a paperwork to somebody that got no paper.
Miseducated.
That would make no sense.
Show me,
Like,
pull
no
up
paper,
that
tell us
deed.
some paperwork.
She inspires men to look for any other girl besides her. F this hood rat hoochie. Come on, boys, let's go look for some baddies.
You say you have W written? Yeah, for sure. So you can get a girl's number right now. Oh yeah, easy. All right, I'm gonna mic you up. We're gonna see if you can get the number. All right. Only rule is you can't tell them that it's for a video.
Claire?
No.
Not actually Claire.
No.
What's her name?
Taylor.
Taylor?
Yeah.
I'm Alex. If I actually knew your name, I wouldn't be able to forget it.
We're
You
gonna
said
go.
Claire. You're going?
I gotta go.
Let me hear your snap.
What's that? Okay.
Snap. You said Claire, right?
No. That's what you said.
What did you say?
Taylor.
Close enough, right? It's basically the same, except Taylor's so much higher. Where are you guys going?
1795.
We're gonna be at 85. I'm gonna look for you.
Okay, I bet.
What would you rate my boy Alex's game on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
Why 10?
Because I said so.
Did you get the number?
I did.
You're gonna live with me now.
He needs
I'm gonna take care of you.
About the boat. Where are the keys? Because we're in an emergency and we need some help.
All right, I'm gonna give you the keys, and I want to see some stuff.
Okay. No, we are not going to show you our boobs.
Bitch, please. I'm 11, not 5. I've seen thousands of titties. I want to see you two scissor.
First, you create the problem, then you find the solution. Business and Rizonomics 101.
My nigga.
Jinkies, I lost my glasses again. Fred? Daphne? Shaggy? Scooby? Have you seen my glasses?
Right here, you attention-seeking bitch.
Fuck you, man.
You ready?
Ian?
What are you, like 40?
No, I'm not. What?
Oh,
What the hell?
You should be.
I'm 26.
You're lying.
She's 22 and I'm
She's
26.
lying. I'm 34.
Dang.
Wait. Hold on. Back up. What do you mean, damn?
No, I just meant like, dang. You know, like, damn, that's.
Okay.
She looks younger than her
She
age.
does. She really does. Like, I'm really into older women. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're into younger men, I could satisfy that need for you.
I'm really not though, but thank you.
It's all good. You old as shit anyway.
Which one is better? A 20-year-old dumbass or a 20-year-old smartass? I'd say they're both equally attractive.
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. Because
To you.
No, you're saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're both the same age, same level of
That's a
attractiveness.
proper
how
question. Who's less annoying? There you go. Now like, they don't give a fuck about your television. Who's less annoying? That's what they're gonna go with, man.
When Marin said
And who's less annoying?
her mouth stopped running immediately. And I must say, that must have been one of the greatest. An absolute world class of a technique to finally to get a girl to shut up for once.
We really like
people to wear their yoga pants in here because I get a much better biomechanical analysis whenever they have yoga pants on.
Stop the cap.
Who do you think should initiate, the man or the woman?
It shouldn't have like a role. There shouldn't be a gender role. I feel like if I'm gonna jump on you, get it.
How would you want a man to initiate you?
Always touching me.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
You heard the brother. We must stay focused because there is a huge ongoing problem among the male population. Take a look.
Testosterone levels plummeted in young men due to consumption as linked to social isolation shows real problem. The Sun, young men's social isolation and retreat from society are linked to changing norms and discomfort with redefined masculinity. However, studies indicate that plummeting testosterone levels in young men, possibly influenced by excessive porn consumption, may also contribute to their desire to separate from society. Testosterone levels play a crucial role beyond sexual desire, impacting body and facial hair, muscle mass, bone density, fertility, mood, and social anxiety. Excessive consumption of pornography is associated with low reproductive hormone levels in men, which can contribute in reduced testosterone levels and potential social isolation. Natural way to boost testosterone levels include improving sleep quality, getting sunlight exposure, and taking vitamin D supplements, consuming omega-3 fish fatty acids, and engaging in strength training exercise.
And you guys know what else that destroys your testosterone that he didn't mention? Your tap water. Take a look.
There's atrazine throughout our water supply. If you, in a lab, put atrazine in a tank full of frogs, it will feminize every frog in there.
Meanwhile,
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Crap gay. Frogs friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay frogs.
Maybe that's why we have so many men who become the disciple of the soy who act like this nowadays.
I don't know. I never
He's asking you.
can get an answer to that question.
I'm asking you.
Well, you just claimed you're trans,
I am trans.
and I'm asking you what that means.
What does it mean to you?
Well, I would tell you that transition is something
Don't
you
tell
do.
me. Wait, you don't tell anybody.
Okay, well, you asked what it means.
You literally just asked us
So-
to tell you what it means.
You have the opportunity here to like educate a couple 100,000 people online about what it means to be.
Educate people online.
Educate people online about what?
Well,
why are
what it
you
is to be
blocking
trans.
this? Why are you blocking? Why are you here? What message do you want to give people?
Okay, here's the message.
We're listening.
Y'all are a bunch of fascists using
Okay.
transgender medicine as a spearhead for your fascist takeover of the country because you're patriarchal white supremacists, and this is just what it is, and y'all know what it is.
Why are we're white supremacists? What is your evidence for even saying that, besides just being a jerk to us?
White, right?
You're
And like white supremacy,
Are you a white supremacist?
the tip of the spear of white supremacy is anti-transgender.
Have you guys ever wondered what will happen to an old trans person with Alzheimer's?
My cook. Where's my cook? My cook.
I believe you're right about trans people given the American Psychological Association, American Medical Association, American Psychoanalytic Association. I can go on for about 5 more associations, backing the idea that sex and gender are different, effectively gaining the medical consensus for sex and gender being 2 different concepts, yet you have a different opinion. None of the
let me
medical
explain.
associations that I just named off would actually support the idea that gender is biological. This is something that's completely untrue within
Okay,
every
gender-
single medical consensus.
Well then, I will just say that anyone who suggests that gender has no reference whatsoever to biology, it's not connected in any way to biology, is just full of shit. I disagree with the false medical consensus driven by politically driven, quote-unquote doctors. If any doctor denies to me that there is a dichotomy between male and female, a sexual dichotomy between male and female, they're ignorant, and they're letting their politics get in the way of their science. Anybody who suggests to you that there is such a thing, for example, as a pregnant male, is not a doctor, they are an activist.
Arguing with a feminist is like playing chess with a pigeon because no matter what you say or do, it will still knock all over the chess pieces, take a dookie on the chessboard, and strut and dance around as if they won the game.
Hi, Mr. Kirk, sir. My name is Ken Trinier. As a first-generation Chinese American,
would me challenging critical race theories against my professor count as communication? Because my parents came here as immigrants, they never victimized themselves, and yes, they make six figures over the years because that's the American dream, baby!
So let me ask you, you go to school locally here?
Yes, sir, I'm a college student at UNM.
And they're teaching critical race theory and all that?
Sadly, yeah.
And so, just basically white supremacy is the law of the land and all that. So I'm curious, technically, you're a minority in this country and they tell you you're oppressed. How do you tell them actually, no, I'm not?
Yes, sir, and all the white liberal chicks and guys get all mad at me.
I can't do any better than that, and I'm so glad you're in America, man. We need more people like you. God bless you.
That was awesome. That was awesome. This Chinaman is more American than any Democrat, and you know it too.
Don't call me that name. What? He called me a Democrat.
And gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Group and just their chances to go out there and compete this season.
Well, I mean, the expectation.
Aaron, expecting anyone?
I need to have an intimate understanding of your marriage, the good and the bad. I promise it's confidential. It's between you and me.
Do you feel happy here?
Of course I'm happy here. Aren't you?
I'm done.